we doing, folks? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Dave Wildheart, and we are checking out... Hey, we're not doing the we are checking out intro. We're doing a I've got to show you this song intro. Hey, this is a guy called CORB LUND. CORB LUND. And he has... Well, let me tell you what I know about him. He released an album this year. Clearly, he's been around a while. No offense, CORB, but you're not a 20-year-old, are you? But I know nothing of him. He released an album this year, and I checked it out. I liked it. I really liked it. I stuck it on my 2024 playlist. And every time I go drive off to a gig far away, I'm listening to this playlist. And this song has been coming up quite often. Spotify algorithm is hitting me with this song, and I love it. It's a song called Old Familiar Drunken Feeling, and you guys have to see this. This is a live version. I don't know what it's going to be like, but the basic premises of the song is he goes to a gig, and he gets super high in Colorado, and all he wants on stage, because he's playing a gig that night, is that old familiar drunken feeling. The lyrics are incredible. Listen along with me. Let's go, guys. Okay, we're capo 4.
Me and the boys,
And
we
C.
was playing a showdown, Colorado way. And
To
when
F.
we realized they had legalized, well, we thought we'd investigate. Cause there ain't nothing better than a little adventure just to shore up and morale. At least till the singer does a few too many milligrams of misadventuring somehow. We were met with a kid, born for the job, highly skilled and desirable, who up till now the world had found to be totally unhireable. He knew the strengths and the names, every hybrid strain the modern science has allowed. He said you don't have to toke it, you don't even have to smoke it, cause they make it for you edible now. I want that old familiar drunken feeling washing over me this evening. I wanna be embraced like an old friend. Heart is racing, mind is reeling, that old familiar drunken feeling, something I can count on till the end.
I love this song so much, guys. CORB LUND and the guys, they've headed off down the highway to Colorado. They're going on a little adventure before the gig. You know, they got time for the gig. And they go find some edibles or some marijuana. And they take it. And that's where we get to. I love that what he's saying about the... I mean, the lyrics are very clever. Well written. Again, this is a guy who's been around, written a lot of songs, and now he's written another really good song. The lines about the dealer, the guy selling them the weed, saying that he was until now the unhireable bit. You heard it. Let's keep going. Let's just listen.
It's only noon, I'll be fine. Showtime ain't till 9. I chewed and I told myself that as the day wore on and on and on, it all went rapidly to hell. Well, I was high as a kite and it was freezing outside. I was terrified of people too.
Terrified of people.
Between shivering in the van and a hiding in the can, cause there wasn't any dressing room.
So this is a story, right? They've taken them at midday, but he's like, hey, it'd be fine. By the time I play the gig, it'll be okay. And he spent the rest of the time hiding in the toilets because it's cold outside and there's no dressing room. This is the life of CORB LUND on the road, guys.
But playing a gig was the very last thing that I wanted on my mind. And the best advice that I got on nights when old Skinner did opine. He said, don't try to fight it, yeah, you're just gonna have to try to ride the rank bastard out. So with that bit of wisdom and herbal terrorism on stage, I was freaking out.
So now he's on stage. He doesn't want to talk to anybody or see anybody, let alone be on stage. Cool line. Herbal terrorism. Man, this guy fits a lot of big words into his songs, and I really appreciate that. I like it when there's a lot of words going into it. It gives a nice rhythm, and it gives a nice tick 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 to the whole song. Let's go.
I want that old familiar drunken feeling washing over me this evening. I want to be embraced like an old friend.
Want to be embraced like an old friend. Right.
My heart is racing, mind is reeling, that old familiar drunken feeling, something I can count on till the end. I steeled myself, I said what the hell, and proceeded to forget all the lines. Well, it was endless as seemed, but like a fever dream, western hats and neon signs. So in a desperate position, made the desperate decision that I'd handle this the cowboy way, which is to pour enough whiskey on the problem till it catches on fire or it goes away. So shot after shot, just like I was taught, suppress my feelings by all means. It was a mess, I guess, but nonetheless a mess fairly well known to me. So when the second set came, I was back on my game, and here's what I'd recommend. If you think you're gonna die 'cause you're way too freaking high, just drown it all in Pendleton.
What?
I want that old familiar drunken feeling washing over me this evening. I wanna be embraced like an old friend. Heart is racing, mind is reeling, that old familiar drunken feeling, something I can count on till the end. Yeah. True story.
Is it? True story, folks. CORB LUND proving that he is a guy that's been around. I love that song. His whole album is just as quirky, just as fun. I mean, I knew nothing about this guy until this year, and he's become one of my favorites. Old familiar drunken feeling about getting high in Colorado, playing a gig, freaking out, and then just getting back on the whiskey, getting a little bit drunk, and then easing the gig out. Might not have been the best gig, but it's that old familiar drunken feeling. Guys, go check out CORB LUND. I'm gonna leave you to do that right now. See you soon.